Hey everyone, Eugene here, back again. Hope you're all well. Got for you today an unboxing of Fahrenheit Absolute, and just totally unexpectedly came across this at a favorite discount shop of mine that I frequent quite often. Wasn't really looking to pick up Fahrenheit Absolutely, Absolute. I wasn't looking to pick up Fahrenheit Absolute at all. Not that I wasn't looking for it, but it wasn't really on my radar, and it just kind of caught the corner of my eye today, and I thought, I really think that's been discontinued, and I'm still not even 100% sure, but I just keep hearing these rumors, and I'm not sure where these things get posted, and I don't think Dior actually makes it official, but I just keep hearing that Fahrenheit Absolute is discontinued. So I thought, what a great designer fragrance. Maybe I should pick up some of the flankers that come along with it. There are quite a few flankers that interest me. There's the Fahrenheit 32. There's the Aqua Fahrenheit that's quite interesting. I think a lot of people hold in high regard Dior Homme Sport. I think Dior Homme is one of the greatest designer fragrances of all time, and people hold Dior Homme Sport very highly in terms of fresh, summery scents. I actually prefer, as much as I love Dior Homme, I think I prefer Dior Homme over Fahrenheit. There's something about Aqua Fahrenheit that I much prefer over Dior Homme Sport, and to me it's just a more I don't want to say better, it just wears nicer on me. It's just a personal preference. Anyway, I've got here, this is Fahrenheit Eau de Toilette, obviously reformulated and repackaged in this slightly similar bottle. I think the only differences are it doesn't say Christian Dior anymore. This is a 50 ml that my wife had purchased me. This is a bottle from 2012. So batch code is, I can't even see it. It's 2704. And she purchased this for me, knowing that she couldn't stand this smell. One of her best male friends in high school wore this every single day, so it was just kind of something that was always around her, and she just couldn't stand that. It's got this really oily, gasoline-ish vibe to it, and she just thought it was really cloying and heavy and musky. And I guess that's kind of the thing that most men love it for, is that mechanic shop, oily, turpentine, Varsol, gasoline, leathery accord, and spicy violets. Definitely, one of the highly regarded male masculine designers ever created, and I think even today this is still a relatively excellent fragrance. As much as I love it, there's something about it that doesn't really call me. I'll look through my shelf in the morning for something to wear, and Fahrenheit just never, it sits there in this really cool bottle. It just never calls my name for some reason, even though I've gone through, this is a 50 ml, I've already gone through about, half. It looks like 25 ml over, it's been 6 years now since I've had this. Oh, it is really nice. I don't know why I don't wear it as much, but I do. I think I kind of wear this more around the house than I do out to work and about. And I remember originally the first couple times I wore this, I wore it to work, and I just couldn't smell anything. And I'd ask people around me, could they smell it? And nobody could smell it. And now years later, I put this on, and it's all I can smell. I can't get away from it. So there's definitely, I don't know if the bottle's changed or the fragrance takes time to develop, but it's much more noticeable to me now than it was when I first got it. Oh, it's very dry. And very floral. There's a lot of that spicy violet florals that go into it, which is quite weird because for one of the biggest masculine fragrances ever, there's a lot of florals in here. One thing that most men are scared to wear is florals, and I get that spicy violet. There's that hawthorn, and you know, there's the leather and the gasoline vibes. Just a great dry, could even be some incense in there, you know, hidden away in the back. But I've never smelt this. This is a complete blind buy for me. And I hear there's some incense and myrrh and smoke. So I'm just actually dying to smell it. So let's get to this. So I'm shooting here from my wife's office. I'm kind of playing like tic-tac-toe with my recording space, and actually one of the reasons I love coming in here is my wife has confiscated my bottle of Shalimar, and it just kind of sits over there on the shelf, and every time I come in here it's like the room is just dressed in Shalimar. I don't think the smell is going to go. It's a permanent smell. She applies all her fragrances in here, and the only one I can smell is Shalimar. And I'm struggling in opening this. Okay. Let's just take it all off. Take it all off. Fahrenheit Absolute came out in 2009. Oh yeah, look at that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous bottle. Fahrenheit Absolute. Really dark, smoky, almost black top with a dark red at the bottom there. But just want to say this is a 2009 release, and I did check the cosmetics check, and this is a bottle from 2012, so same as my Eau de Toilette. Concentration here is Eau de Toilette Intense, it says. All right, so let's put a little bit of this on, and I've never smelled this, but you know, knowing how much I do like Fahrenheit, I'm bound to love this, and I'd love to get my hands on the parfum. It's not widely available here in Canada. The only place I've ever seen it is at the airport duty free. So let's do this. Oh wow, not at all what I was expecting. It's a lot brighter than I thought. You know, the citrus hits me the first thing, and then there's something creamy, almost like creamy florals. I was not expecting this at all. I was expecting dry, dark, smoky, woody. This is a pleasant surprise. I can't say this is bad at all. This is really nice. I don't get any of those gasoline notes. I do get oud. I can smell burning wood chips. There's something quite smoky now that I smell it on my arm. Up in the air, it smells completely different, almost like it's two different perfumes. So it's just very lightly, it's a light touch of burning wood chips, burning wood, almost like campish, like campfire. And there's a spice in here. Is it cumin? I really wish I had brought the note pyramid. I think I smell cumin in here. It's not as heavy as like an armpit cumin that you'd find in Jean-Claude Elena's compositions, but I definitely pick up a cumin vibe in here. It's not as dry as regular Fahrenheit. It's not what I was expecting, but it is a pleasant surprise. And knowing that it is discontinued, I'm definitely happy with this. I can't say I pick up the spicy violets, the hawthorn, and there's some other floral in here that gives it that spicy kick. Let's put some on my chest. Oh. The woods come out a lot more now. Definitely interesting. I wonder why they discontinued it. Usually they don't discontinue something unless it doesn't sell. And to be honest, I can't even see this as a true Fahrenheit flanker. This is actually quite different from the original. But I didn't find the parfum very true to the Fahrenheit name. I found the parfum more, it was almost like a gourmand, you know, it had a very sweet vibe to it. So the other flankers I know I've tried 32. 32 had that spicy floral vibe to it, almost had that gasoline thing. Aqua Fahrenheit I thought was true to the original Eau de Toilette. This is quite different. Not in a bad way at all. It's actually quite pleasing to my nose. On the back of the box here it says, a smoldering olfactory journey, an intense and sensual interpretation of Fahrenheit, thanks to a selection of raw materials that reveal their scent in the presence of heat. Myrrh essence from Ethiopia, incense from Somalia, oud wood from Laos. This is the first time I'm reading this. I never even noticed this before. So myrrh, incense, and oud. Some of my favorite things there. I'm not sure about oud, as long as it's not that screechy, scratchy, cheap thing you find in most designer fragrances. But this is quite nice. I think they should have added cumin to the back because it's definitely prominent to my nose, more than any floral is. Sadly, I love florals. I'd love to be able to pick up some more florals in here, but I feel like I kind of picked up some florals when I sprayed it in the air. Anyway, okay, so got this from my wife. Even though she loves it, she must love me. So, you know, and this, I think I can somehow fall in love with this. I'm gonna have to give it a proper testing. Anyway, if you're familiar with Fahrenheit Absolute or the parfum or any other concentration, let me know what you think. Is the Fahrenheit parfum worth having with, you know, if you've got the EDT, if you've got the Absolute or any other flanker? And thank you for watching. We'll see you all again soon.